Hello, Northfield family. Today's update is going to be less of an update and hopefully more of an encouragement. Uh, there's something about this whole COVID situation that is just a little bit unsettling, isn't it? It's interrupted our home life, our relationships, our work, our entertainment. For some, it's interrupted your very livelihood. It's affected our travel plans, our haircuts, our grocery shopping. It's pressed on our beliefs about government, our ideologies, and for some, it's even pressed on the issues of freedom itself. That was a long way around of saying it has impacted every area of our life. And when something has affected us that much as an individual, it shapes us into something we weren't before. As I've been dealing with this pandemic, like everyone else, I realize that I'm tired. There's an element of constant thought and an air of uncertainty with our situation. We go to sleep with it, we wake up with it, and for many, even the sleep is no relief. And there's no better word I can think of than constant. If there's one thing we're all in need of, it's rest. This is where this update gets a bit dicey for me personally. I don't rest well. My brain and my body do not often coordinate the rest together, which means when my body's quiet, my brain's busy, and when my body is moving, my brain ratchets down a bit. Again, I don't rest well. The very existence of this update may be a good example of that statement. Paul and I were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to travel to a family cabin on the Canadian border. And as a matter of fact, that's Canada on the other side of the lake. Uh, it's my favorite place. We're isolated and in nature, and with all of this beauty and solitude, I still find myself uneasy. COVID can't be escaped even up here. And this brought me to Psalm 23. Everyone who's ever attended Sunday school knows it. But I guess I found it interesting that Psalm 22 starts off with the phrase, my God, why have you forsaken me? And then we get to Psalm 23, clearly written by a man that was in the midst of difficulty and not getting a lot of quality rest. Quite frankly, this whole COVID thing is a cakewalk compared to what David was going through when he wrote these Psalms. But then we read Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the north woods, at home, at work, in the car, in trial, or in celebration, true rest comes from knowing God and resting in the fact that all of this is in his hands, and as believers we will dwell with him forever. May God bless you and keep you safe this week. Have a good week.